Who do you like now? Who's a young guy?
Oh.
Who's a
Ateba Gautier. This guy from Cameroon.
really?
Oh, built like a Greek god.
Yeah.
Smokes everybody.
In mixed martial arts, hype is easy to manufacture. A few knockouts, a viral clip, a bold prediction on social media, and suddenly a prospect is labeled the next big thing.
Ateba Gautier, the silent assassin, just 22 years old, born and raised in Cameroon.
But most of those names fade as quickly as they appear. Real danger is different. It doesn't need promotion. It doesn't need noise. You feel it the moment the fighter walks into the cage. The posture is calm, the eyes are focused, the movements are deliberate. There's no chaos, only control. That's the feeling surrounding Ateba Gautier right now. He isn't built on trash talk. He doesn't chase viral moments. He doesn't fight for attention. He fights for precision. And in less than 2 years, that precision has turned him from an unknown name into one of the most feared young middleweights in the UFC. This isn't a story about overnight success. It's about calculated growth. It's about sacrifice. It's about a fighter who quietly built himself into a problem the division is still trying to solve. Ateba Gautier was born in Douala, Cameroon, a city defined by movement, ambition, and challenge. Like many families there, his upbringing was shaped by financial pressure and the constant need to adapt. Comfort was never guaranteed. Stability had to be earned. His mother played a central role in shaping his mindset. She valued education deeply and believed knowledge would open doors that physical strength alone could not. Ateba listened. Before combat sports ever became a career path, he committed himself to academics with seriousness. He eventually earned a degree in physics, something rarely associated with future professional fighters. While others were building amateur records and chasing contracts, he was studying formulas, solving problems, and training his mind. But the urge to compete never faded. As a teenager, he gravitated toward combat sports. At 17, he began training with intention. By 19, despite limited experience and minimal support, he stepped into his first professional MMA bout. He didn't have elite infrastructure behind him. What he had was belief. That belief carried him through his early days. Still, he understood something important very quickly. Raw athleticism wouldn't be enough at the highest level. If he wanted to compete with the best, he had to expand his world. He made a difficult choice and moved to England. Leaving family, familiarity, and comfort behind was not easy, but better gyms, stronger training partners, and higher-level coaching demanded sacrifice. The transition was lonely and demanding. It was also transformative. Gradually, his movement became sharper. His defensive awareness improved. His timing evolved. The natural athlete was becoming a disciplined professional. Ateba's early professional run was built on finishes. His physical tools were impossible to ignore. At 6'4" with an 81-inch reach, he possessed a frame that most middleweights struggled to handle. More importantly, he learned how to use that frame efficiently. Knockouts stacked up. Regional promoters took notice. Matchmakers began watching closely. Then came a setback. A tight decision loss early in his career slowed his momentum. Some believed he had done enough to win. The judges disagreed. For the first time, he experienced the frustration of leaving his future in someone else's hands. Instead of dwelling on it, he adjusted. That night, he made a quiet commitment. Never let judges control his destiny again. From that point forward, his mindset sharpened. Every exchange carried purpose. Every fight became about control and finishing when the opportunity appeared. In 2024, Ateba stepped onto Dana White's Contender series, a platform where dominance is required, not suggested. It is a proving ground. Perform well and doors open. Fall short and momentum disappears. His opponent, Naito, entered undefeated and well-rounded. Naito possessed technical boxing and capable grappling. Early in the fight, he attempted to pressure Ateba with takedowns and clinch work, testing his composure. Ateba stayed calm. He defended intelligently, used underhooks effectively, and disengaged without panic. Once the fight returned to striking range, the shift began. His jab established distance. He forced Naito to reset repeatedly. Failed entries were punished with sharp counters. Confidence slowly drained from his opponent. In the second round, timing met opportunity. A heavy right hand landed clean. Ateba followed immediately with decisive ground strikes. The referee stepped in. In one performance, he secured his UFC contract.
That's it, he heard the coaching from Coach.
March 2025 marked his official UFC debut against José Medina in Mexico City. Debuts can expose nerves. The lights are brighter, the pressure heavier. Ateba showed neither hesitation nor doubt. From the opening seconds, he controlled range with disciplined footwork. Medina attempted forward pressure, but Ateba kept him at the end of his reach. When Medina committed too heavily, Ateba responded instantly. A devastating knee connected cleanly. Punches followed. The bout ended in the first round. Performance bonus secured. Statement made. At UFC 318, he faced Robert Valentin, a durable veteran accustomed to adversity. Efficiency defined this fight. Ateba established control early with his jab and forward pressure. He cut off space without overcommitting. Valentin searched for openings but found none. Then it happened. A precise right hand landed flush. Valentin fell. Controlled ground strikes followed until the referee intervened. Just over a minute into the fight, another finish, another reminder. Tre'ston Vines, UFC 320. Against Tre'ston Vines at UFC 320, the strategy shifted. Vines attempted to neutralize Ateba's power through movement and clinch work. He circled constantly, trying to avoid extended exchanges. Ateba remained patient. He tracked instead of chasing. He cut angles. He waited for mistakes. When Vines planted to throw, Ateba exploded with counters that led to a knockdown and quick finish. Once again, early power prevailed. Andrey Pulyaev, UFC 324. In January 2026, Ateba faced Andrey Pulyaev, his most disciplined opponent to date. Pulyaev did not rush. He managed distance carefully, targeted the body, and refused reckless exchanges. For the first time in the UFC, Ateba was forced to adjust mid-fight rather than rely on immediate stoppage power. He slowed his pace, used feints, mixed targets, conserved energy. Over 3 rounds, he gradually imposed control. He landed cleaner combinations and maintained composure under pressure. When the final bell sounded, a unanimous decision victory marked an important milestone. No knockout, no highlight reel finish, but undeniable growth. At just 23 years old, Ateba Gautier has already taken risks most fighters never face. He left home. He left a stable academic path. He chose uncertainty over comfort, from Cameroon to England, from small gyms to UFC arenas, from student to rising contender. His power is obvious, but what separates him is discipline. He studies opponents. He evolves after setbacks. He refines rather than rushes. While others chase attention, Ateba chases improvement. The middleweight division is watching closely. Bigger challenges are coming, and when they arrive, they won't face just a knockout artist. They will face a fighter who has learned patience, a fighter who understands timing, a fighter who continues to grow, a storm that no longer swings wildly, a storm that chooses its moment. And when that moment comes, everything changes.